You're listening to the Cool Running Sound.
These are the words, the one and true Jah Rastafari Haile Selassie. Only true Rastas will follow Jah Rastafari, but the false dready, them follow skin color, wealth and material reality. I and Haile Selassie Jah Rastafari must say that black and white as forms of speech, as means of judging mankind, should be eliminated from human society. Human beings are precisely the same, whatever color, race, creed, or national origin they might be. The philosophy which hold one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned, that until there are no longer first class, second class citizens of any nation, that until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes, that until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regard to race, that until that day the dream of lasting peace and real citizenship and the rule of international morality remain but a fleeting illusion to be pursued but never attained. Until the ignoble and unhappy regimes that hold I and I brothers and sisters all over the world, irrespective of skin color, in subhuman bondage have been toppled and destroyed, until bigotry and prejudice and malicious and inhuman self-interest have been replaced by understanding and tolerance and goodwill, until all Africans are respective of skin color, stand and speak as a free being, equal in the eyes of Zion. Until that day, the African continent will know no peace. We Africans will fight if necessary, and we know that we shall win, as we are confident in the victory of good over evil. Apart from the kingdom of the Lord Jah, there is not on this earth any nation or skin that is superior to another. So say I and I, Haile Selassie Jah Rastafari. One. Blessed is the man, the woman, the child that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. Now stand in the ways of the sinner. Now sit in the seat of the scornful. But the delight is in the laws of the Most High. Emperor Haile Selassie I King Jah, Rastafari. And in Jah laws, they highly take day and night. They shall be like the trees that are planted by the rivers of Jah waters, that bringeth forth their fruits in due season. Also the dreadlock shall not wither, and whatsoever they do shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind shall drive it away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand firm in Rastafari's judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Most High, Emperor Haile Selassie I King Jah, Rastafari knoweth the ways of the righteous, but the ways of the ungodly shall perish. Jah Rastafari, Jah Rastafari. Rasta don't make jokes. No, Rasta nah ungodly. Rasta not dwell with the evil, cause Rasta dwell with Rastafari and the paths of iron and righteousness. The ungodly are not so because they do not know. They do not know Rastafari, and therefore they must perish. The ungodly must perish because they cling to skin. Jah Rastafari, because they cling to the material. Jah Rastafari. Is the man, the woman, the child that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the ways of the sinner, nor sit in the seat of the scornful. But the delight is in the laws of the Most High, Emperor Haile Selassie I King Jah, Rastafari. Psalm 121. I will lift up I eyes unto Jah hills. From whence will come I help? I help coming from the Most High, Emperor Haile Selassie I King Jah, Rastafari, which made Zion and earth. Jah will not suffer I feet to be moved. Jah that keepeth I when I slumber. I hold. Jah that keepeth I neither slumber nor sleeps. Jah's I keeper. Jah's I shade upon I right hand. Jah's sun shall not smite I by day, nor Jah moon by night. Jah the Most High shall I serve I from all evil. Jah the Most High shall I serve I soul. Jah the Most High shall I serve I going out and I coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Jah Rastafari, Jah Rastafari. to the eyes of Rastafari. I will receive help from Zion, immediate help, eye to eye, heart to heart. I feet shall not be moved. With your words, Zion and earth was created. Even the universe, even you and I. Jana linger, Jana slumber. I will receive immediate assistance from the Most High. Jana sleep, remember that. He sleepeth not, the Most High. Jah Rastafari. Psalm 122. I was glad when the Adrian and the Sistren said unto I, and I yard into the house of the Most High. For thy feet shall stand within thy gates, O Ethiopia. Ethiopia is built as a city that is compacted together in one united whole. This is where the tribes go up. All the tribes of the Most High to give their testimonies of Ethiopia, to give thanks and praises unto the name of the Most High. For there is seated the throne of the house of David. For the peace of the whole Ethiopia, and they shall prosper that love Jah. May peace be within thy walls and prosperity within thy palaces. For thy brethren, sisters, and companions' sake, I will now say unto thee, peace and love be within thee, because of the Most High. Emperor Haile Selassie I King Jah Rastafari. I will seek thy good, O Jah Rastafari. I will seek the good of Jah Rastafari. In the house of Rastafari is always peace, love, and happiness. Within the gates of Africa, everyone is happy. All the tribes come from there, from Africa. Everyone is family and from Africa. Beyond skin colors, races, riches, and classes. For only a child from David can sit on the throne of Jah Rastafari. For the sake of I, Rastafari, I will say love and peace within your hearts. Yes, love in your hearts, I will say. For Rastafari, Jah is love. Jah Rastafari. The Psalm 133. I hold how good and how pleasant it is for I and thy brethren and sisters to dwell together in unity. It is like a precious ointment upon I and thy head that runs down upon I and thy beard, even I and thy beard that run down to the skirts of I and thy garments. As the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion. For there the Most High Emperor Haile Selassie I King Jah Rastafari commanded his blessings, and even life forevermore. Jah Rastafari. The precious ointment of Rastafari is love. Rastafari anoints those who he loves from head to toe. Rastafari loves his anointed. From Reuben to Benjamin, from big to small, from your head to the toe, Jah love flows. How good and how pleasant it is for family to dwell in unity, in a trinity, as the dew of the mountains of Zion. So I and I love Rastafari. Love give eternal life, not skin color or riches. Rastafari commanded it so. Jah Rastafari. I hold how good and how pleasant it is for I and I brethren and sisters to dwell together in unity. Psalm 24. Who is the boss? The earth is the most high Jah, Rastafari, and the fullness thereof, the universe and all we that dwell therein. For Jah hath founded her upon the seas, and has established her upon the floods. Who shall be able to ascend unto the hills of the most high Rastafari? Or who shall stand within Jah holy place? They that have a clean hand and a pure heart, who did not lift up their soul unto vanity, wealth, riches, nor been confused by skin color, nor sworn deceitfully. They shall receive the blessings from the Most High Jah Rastafari, and righteousness from the God of their salvation. This is the generation of them, and those that have found Jah, that know the face of Jah, the God of Jacob. Selah. Lift up your head, O ye gates, and be ye lifted up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall enter into your heart. Who is this King of glory? Emperor Haile Selassie, King Jah Rastafari, the Most High, strong and mighty, the Most High Jah, mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, and even lift them up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall enter into your heart. Who is this King of glory? It is Emperor Haile Selassie, King Jah Rastafari. He is I King of glory. Jah Rastafari. Psalm 91 under Rastafari's protection. I who live in the secret place of Ilion and spend I nights in the shelter of Shaddai, saying to Rastafari, Jah, you are I refuge, you are I fortress, I God in whom I trust. Jah rescues I from the snare of the foulest set on destruction. Jah covers I with his pinions, I find shelter under Jah Rastafari's wings. Rastafari's constancy is I shield and I protection. I need not fear the terrors of the night, arrows that flies in the daytime, plagues that stalks in the darkness, nor the scorch that wreaks havoc at high noon. Though 1,000 fall at I side, and 10,000 at I right hand, and I will remain unscathed. I have only to keep my eyes open to see how the wicked will be repaid. I will say, Rastafari is I refuge and I fortress. No disaster can overtake I. No plague will come near I tent. Jah has given his angels orders about I to guard I wherever I might go. They will carry I in their arms in case I trip over a stone. And I will walk upon the wild beasts and others. And I will trample young lions and snakes. Jah Rastafari. Since you have clinged to I, Jah Rastafari, I will rescue you. I will raise you high since you have acknowledged I name. You called unto I and I answered you. For in distress, I am at your side. I will rescue you and bring you honor. And I will satisfy you with long life and grant you to see I salvation. Jah Rastafari. One Jah, one aim, one destiny, one Rastafari for we all, irrespective of your skin color, race or class. For Rastafari say I only want your heart in front of I. The Nyabhingi creed. Princes and princesses must yard out of Babylon. All Ethiopians now stretch forth their hands unto Jah. O I Jah of Ethiopia, I divine majesty. Thy iris yard into I hearts to dwell in the paths of I righteousness. Lead I, help I to forgive that I must be forgiven. Teach I love, loyalty and earth as it is in the whole of Mount Zion. Endow and I with thy wise mind, knowledge and understanding to do thy will. Thy blessings to I, O Jah. Let the hungry be fed, let the naked be clothed, let the sick be nourished, let the aged be protected, and the infants cared for. Deliver I from the hands of I enemies, that I may prove fruitful in these perilous days. While our enemies are passing and decaying in the depths of the sea, in the depths of the earth, or in the belly of the beast. Oh, grant I a place in thy ever-loving kingdom, through the powers of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, I lack of himself, and the light of this world. I divine majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie, King Jah Rastafari, the first ancient king of Iration, Jah Rastafari are the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning without the end, the first and forevermore, the architecturate of all I faith, and the ruler of the universe and the universe. So I hail to I Jah and King Emperor Haile Selassie, I King Jah Rastafari, I Jah Rastafari, the Almighty I Jah Rastafari, the great and thunderable I Jah Rastafari. Bless I and sanctify I, cause thine whole continents to shine upon I, so that I shall be redeemed to trample down the dragon. So let the words of I mouth and the meditation of I heart be humble and acceptable in the sight of the Most High Jah Rastafari. Jah thy strength, Jah thy redeemer, Jah world liveth and reigneth forever and forever. So long as the sun and the moon endure throughout all the generations, I shall give thanks and ices unto the names of the Most High Emperor Haile Selassie and Empress Menonite, the perfect balance of the universe, one perfect love, Jah Rastafari, Selah.
That Ark of the Covenant sound for the people.
You're listening to the Cool Running Sound.